And now we made a
2
new
years ago,
region, it's time for the
disgraced
evil
former
team.
Pokemon Professor Barkley escaped from captivity. When he got far enough away, he was finally able to be candid with his accomplice. "I knew I would be rescued by a good friend," said Barkley, recognizing his masked accomplice. The accomplice, knowing his long-lasting friend could always tell who he is, then reveals himself to be Alexi, the former leader
Thanks
of
to the
now
Uggs,
disbanded
yeah.
Team Sparkle. He explains to Barkley how he found a new calling, an organization
What are they
so
called?
large
Bleh.
yet so secret. It spans across many regions, operating in the shadows. Many former members of prior evil teams have joined, having previously been snubbed of greatness. Alexi leads the Croneo branch, but he's not the top of the chain. He needs as many great criminal minds to help him. Barkley then asks, "Is this a recruitment?" Alexi puts his hand on Barkley's shoulder, looks into his eyes, raises a smile, and responds, "How would you like to join Team Syndicate?" Barkley also grins and accepts. Hello everyone!
Sounds like
Welcome
fun.
Back to the Croneo.
Let's get some
Before I
Crocs.
start, make sure
And
to like, comment, and
Oz.
subscribe. It might be a bit lofty of
It wasn't
me to suggest,
Uggs, it
but
was
I'm truly hoping
Crocs.
to
I'm
hit
an idiot.
20,000 subscribers by the end
Hey,
of the
created
year,
by Dr.
which I'm
Evie,
sure
link
we
to our
can do,
description
as
below. Next, see that we're
1
following
in
up
8
on the
of you are
previous
subscribed. So if you're not,
okay, so I said
why
there's
not
extra
subscribe?
1%,
Let's get back
0.1%.
to the
Now
video.
we're missing a
Team Syndicate, if I didn't
0.1%.
make it clear in that opening, is
The
not
heck?
only the evil team in Pokemon Orpiment, but a mega organization, like Looker described in the first video of
A
this
combination of
series.
all the
Looker
other
would
evil
also help
teams
you
too,
storm
apparently.
Team Syndicate bases, with him not initially recognizing you when you first arrive at your base. And yes, you can mostly tackle them in any order, and they do scale.
Either the guys with the
Something
pink
amusing
guys
about
and
this
girls
is
with
that
the
the
blue
word
ones
syndicate
mixed up
is
a
a
little bit.
synonym of team, but it sounded threatening and still fits, as
It
it
works,
reinforces
it
that
works.
they are a team to end all teams. Alexi would not be in charge. He's just the chief admin of the Croneo division.
And he's got a new
as there
look
are
that's
multiple
even
branches
more
in different
evil.
regions, including my next region. But back on topic, not only do they
Interesting
have a
Pokeballs
presence
they
in
got.
other regions,
Like
but
snag
different
balls or
evil
something?
teams that have disbanded, or even ones which haven't, if the member wants fingers in multiple pies, are part of it. I just like the imagery of people who we've met in the series before to showcase the importance and power of this organization.
Hey, it
it's
works.
also a good excuse for a bit of nostalgia bait. The structure
It
and general
works.
vibe I wanted
Pokemon
Team
works
Syndicate to
very
give
well
was
with
from the
nostalgia
Illuminati,
bait.
a conspiracy theory depicting a secret society plotting to take over the world through their powerful connections and maybe a bit of terrorism. I also took inspiration from Spectre from the James Bond book and film series. A secret society plotting to take over the world through their powerful connections and maybe a bit of terrorism. Finally,
nowadays
Team
they just do it in
Syndicate's
broad
logo, as well as
daylight.
these characters' color schemes, are themed around the crystals on Pritorate and Megacordian.
Ooh,
Who themselves
fun.
have their crystals be from the body of that one legendary from that fable mentioned
Ah,
in Obsidian's
following up
story
on
video.
that. Okay,
Essentially,
that's
they're trying to
cool. I
summon
like
this
that.
Pokemon. But we'll get into that throughout the video. Now, let's show off the characters. First off, we have a scientist who originally worked with Team Flare from the Kalos region. Let me reintroduce you to Mabel. She would be
Welcome
located
back.
in the crystal pools of the Zenintula, as she's studying the power of these crystals, as they are connected to the Pokemon they are trying to summon. She's studying these time crystals, testing them on captured Pokemon, and trying to figure out what the crystals can do to help
You want
them
time
syndicate
control, just go to
as they can
Celebi.
use them for their own goals.
Or
But more
Dialga.
specifically, she's trying to get an indication of
Again,
what
with
the
base
special
off Dialga,
Pokemon
so
they're
meh.
trying to summon could do in practical terms. The Team Flare scientists didn't get much in the way of character, but I think Mabel is more
Team
memorable.
Flare didn't get
Not
much in
only
the
does
way
her
of
hair
character,
complement her
period.
outfit, but her vindictive spite and cold heart are on full display. She always
I hope
pushes
ZA
the
fixed
scientific
that, but I
method to
can't
its
speak from
physical
experience.
limit, and doesn't see a moral limit. I mean, she wasn't really caring about that Abomasnow in Frost Cavern, was she?
Why would
when
she?
covering their teams, I'm going to
Is their
mention
Team
5
Flare,
Pokemon.
and that's a
As these
ice
will
grass
scale,
type?
their
Excuse me?
teams may not be these full 5 Pokemon. They will always have their ace, though. Her team is a Jackaterra, Bunty, Cronian Heatmore, Weavile, and Houndoom. Upon defeat, she
Fun.
throws a tantrum, as she's a very bad loser. She then gets a few of the grunts to pack up and leave with her,
Naturally.
taking any research she could back to HQ. Looker lets you know he has the warrant to clear up any of the activity here, and make sure no one shady can come here again. After defeating each
Problem
admin,
solved.
you do
Let's all
learn
go
a bit
home.
more to do with Orpith-Eagle and the Pokemon they're trying to summon, but I'll read that out in full in the next video. The
Okay.
Fluorescent Forest's western portion houses Wild Poipole, who must have arrived via
Ooh,
Ultra Wormhole.
fun.
Naturally, Farba from the Alola region, formerly of the Aether Foundation, intends to study this in a makeshift facility.
I like the new dark
Unlike
coloring.
Team Flare,
That's
the
cool.
Foundation is still going strong. He's only joined
Oh,
Team Syndicate
joy.
because he was demoted further, and they needed someone who could research Ultra Wormholes. Without that
You'll
knowledge,
do.
their plans are kinda scuppered. He's obsessed with his research, almost in a bout of madness about what he's looking into at times. But he tires of you, acting superior to a child and some dumb muscle.
Weren't you being up by a child and some dumb missile?
A team of 6, but one of them's an unknown, so it's basically a team of 5.
Might as well be
The
5.
rest of his team are Croneo Noctowl, Hypno, Otrick, Alolan Raichu, and his ace, Slowbro.
Oh
Upon
boy.
defeat, he's stressed, and leaves in a similar manner to Mabel, as he prepares to weasel himself out of the situation, like he has done most of his career. Looker informs you that he's going to stay behind and close down this makeshift research facility. Not all returning admins are from the main series games. At the base located near Aldernew, you meet Sierra, training up recruits. She is still Giovanni's most trusted confidant in Team Go Rocket, but she's playing a bigger game here. Her own internal calculus
franchise. Okay, I didn't know. It's like,
makes
who?
Go Rocket do well, and vice versa. She evades discussing if Giovanni knows what she is doing or not. She knows how to toughen up the recruits, who are mostly ex-Team Sparkle members, but not exclusively. You interrupt her, and she finds her intention to stop her a farcical endeavour. She's extremely confident that she will defeat you. Her team is Sheriff Formariat, Houndoom, Flygon, Milotic, and her ace, Honchcrow. Upon defeat, she reflects on her strategy, which she finds
Where
good,
did I go
as
wrong?
now she knows how to ensure Team Syndicate's victory. Perhaps it's worth the minor setback. You sense that maybe she's trying to convince herself of that, since she's clearly quite angry. Looker stays behind, once again, to cease action here and arrest those who haven't ran away. In a nightclub in Gosford, you spot Mirror B from the Ore region. Team Mirror didn't...
Dude, I love this, how he turned into a Cosmog. That's great.
They were put in charge
MNJ TV's favorite piece of music, Mirror B.
Maximal profit. Largely, he uses it as an excuse to dance, but he's glad to help run the affairs of Team Syndicate. And the more profit for them means the more profit for him. For his own means. You threaten this, although he seems more annoyed that you interrupted his groove. His team consists
he loves
of
getting down with his bad
Jumpluff,
self.
Golduck, Hogmanay, Crony and Roserade, and his ace, Ludicolo.
Of
Upon
course.
defeat, he says he's vexed by how his battle tempo was. He says "see you later, darlings," before escaping through the window. Looker stays behind.
Mirror B is basically like the Pokemon
to make
Pegasus.
An amendment to my last video,
Maximilian Pegasus, Pegasus J. Crawford. Take your pick.
I have since changed my mind on that. The previous 4 can be fought in any order, and reward you with a key card. You need all 4 of them to unlock a secret room in the abandoned rig. Barkley is there with some scientists. He will act as the final boss of this storyline. If you're wondering about Alexi, I'll clear that up in the next video.
Okay.
Barkley is working on some machinery.
I like how it's like a joker of all trades or something.
Time machine. The big
time
machine is a
machine?
prototype, but he's developed something more portable, as they'll need it at an undisclosed
Artist interpretation.
location, as well as needing it to open up a certain ultra wormhole. You walked
I like
in
how
as
he's
him
got
and
this
his
whole like
scientists
Lady
met.
Luxor design.
To stop you from spoiling it, he battles you. His team is actually the same as his Elite Four team.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That being Metagross, Slowking, Chimonarch, UFO, and Heracite, which is his ace yet again. Upon defeat, he laughs. This battle was a distraction. The tech is already moved. They will be activated when the time is right. There is nothing you can do. Barkley's UFO teleports him away. You and Looker believe him, as there are no scientists in the room anymore. There's nothing much to close down, but he stays behind all the same, to see if he can find any clues about what Team Syndicate are planning to do very soon and where. And that's it for now.
Isn't it a matter of when?
And the Pokemon League
I think.
will be discussed
Oh no, it's gone too far back in time. Tyrantrum's now
three
rolling the earth or
Thank you for
something.
watching. Make
You know,
sure
back
check
with the
out
Foss
artists
Pokemon
as
were
well as my
king.
links in the description. And with all that said, I'll see you next time.
Well, that was fun seeing off the new evil team and how they're a combination of all of a bunch of old team admins. And not just like the old nostalgic games like Team Aqua, Team Magma, Team Plasma, and whatnot. Just, of course, there was a Team Rocket, but whatever. Can't escape the freaking Team Rocket no matter how hard you try. But just them all coming together in order for one mishmash team actually works out to the benefit. It makes it more cool. Alright, now where was I? Oh yeah, they formed their own big evil syndicate and all joined together to form this super team syndicate that you gotta all fight against. Yeah, the team's kind of generic or just not descriptive, but hey, you know, Team Syndicate, that's a nice name for an evil team, so I can't really say it's like bad or anything outright like that. It's just, it's just funny how it's sort of like, we are Team. Yes, you are. And now the dog decides it wants to get a drink of water. Friggin' animals. When's the worst time to do? And whatever. Yeah, this is to complain about that. But yeah, they're all joined together to try to get this legendary thing that we brought in the previous episode, and now, or in a previous episode, and now we're following up on that, and they're going to try to harness the power of time travel and apparently succeed in doing so. And this will cause mass chaos, the time stream. I can only imagine what kind of evil intentions will go on here. Or who knows, the machine just backfires and they all get time. They either go too far back or they just got wiped from history. Who knows? I guess I'll have to set that one for a future episode. But either way, cool new redesigns, cool new evil team, and it's good to follow up on the end of the last episode and see where it all goes in the end. But, yeah, that's it. Short, sweet, to the point, not too much to really go into, but I still like the look. So, good job, Dr. Eevee and the people who commissioned who created this in the first place. So, not much more to say. Cool teams, cool work, good stuff. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See all of you next time. Check out Dr. Eevee's channel. Links to channel below. Until next time, later.